Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Leo for the week of March 30th. Wow, the end of another month. Alright. And at this time I would like to give a special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And of course the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from each and every one of you out there. It certainly makes my week and I do appreciate them. You're so very kind. You let me know that you appreciate the readings. They resonated. You enjoyed them. You've subscribed because of what you've listened to. So thank you for taking time out of your day to let me know all of that. Truly is appreciated. Thank you again. All right, a little bit nervous about something this week. You're going over and over in your head with different thoughts, trying to unthink something that has been bothering you for a while. You've been just sort of holding yourself back in many cases. You know, overanalyzing, overthinking, overstressing, worrying. You're up in your head about something quite a lot. And you haven't really spoke to anybody about it, but you're realizing that perhaps maybe not only do you need to say it out loud, you need to change your mindset on how things are coming to light for you so that you can turn around and step out of the shadows and all that self-doubt and step into the light to move yourself forward, stop holding yourself back. Aww. The Nine of Swords, look at that. You are definitely having a rough go of it. You know, sleepless nights, stress, worry. For some of us, you know, it's starting to take its toll on you physically. And you're starting to realize that the only way that you can start to let this go is by dealing with it. As though you don't want the fallout of it, but you're realizing that's unfortunately what needs to take place so that you can set yourself free, heal yourself, get yourself back on track with your dreams and your future. So you're really stressing, losing sleep here. Wow. All right. And the Temptress. Yeah, starting something fresh. Trying again. Realizing that you need a change in order to have that balance back in your life. And you're motivated for this. Boy, you are so ready for this. You know, you want things in your life to be more positive going forward. You're finding what means the right path for yourself this week. Although you like everyone around you to be, you know, happy and content because that's who you are. You take care of yours. But you're realizing it's now come at a cost to you physically. So you're changing the way you take care of your health, you know, where you work in some cases. You want stuff to be more in balance going forward, and you're realizing the only way that you can have that is by saying something. And the Knight of Cups. Coming into your own power, realizing you need to, you know, grab hold of this, you know, and put a stop to some things that are not going quite right, you know, and it's bothering you that you have to take this step, but you're also smart enough to realize that it needs to be done now. You can no longer put it off. Oh, so, you know, there's some relationships that are definitely going to be some ruffled feathers here, but you're understanding that whatever, you need to take charge of this in order to course correct your future. So you're trusting your own instincts here. And you're driven to have life more in balance. Yeah, Seven of Cups. So definitely needing to make a change for your future. And you're very much aware of it. You have been daydreaming about this, thinking about this, and unfortunately holding yourself back all at the same time. This is a daydream. You know, it's life. But you're realizing that you can have what you're dreaming about. It can become a reality. You just need to pick something. And that's what the universe is asking you to do this week. Take a choice. Take a chance. You know, you can sit on the fence about this forever and daydream about it, but you'll never know if you don't try. So that's what you're willing to finally step up and do. Take that choice. Take that time. Make that pick. All right. 4 of Pentacles. And it may be you're a little bit worried about it doing with finances. A little bit of setback. Overspent a little bit. But you're realizing that you do have enough. You know, your head's above water. You're doing okay. And it's because of your own doing. But you're getting tired now of always having to do in order to keep yourself afloat. And you don't want that anymore. So you've been, you know, putting away some finances for yourself, trying to make your life more smoother. But you're realizing that sometimes you can't always just keep working, trying to stay above water. You have to permit yourself to enjoy some of the fruits of your labor. So though it is hard for you to do that, you're finally giving yourself permission. It's okay. It will be okay to try this, to do this. So you're, you know, rewarding yourself ever so slightly. You will regain it. You will be fine. But you have to, you know, step out of yourself a little bit and enjoy life a little bit. There's more to it than just work. And the 8 of Pentacles. So definitely some of you are taking a course or renewing something, like some maybe you have a document or a certificate in something, and it is something that you like to do. You gain, so this is you gaining more knowledge about it. Some of you are taking a course. Maybe you've been asked by, you know, your employer to up your paperwork in order to, you know, earn more money. And you're all about that right now. You're really watching your finances take off. But this is a study of an interest of something that you like to do. So you're just digging in a little bit more, getting more understanding, realizing that it is going to actually increase your finances when you're finished, which is you really feeling much better about spending that little bit of money. Maybe you're spending that little bit of money to take this course to better yourself. And the High Priestess, yes. Finally realizing you're doing okay, you know, in your life. There's knowledge. You have a trust in yourself more than you have in a long time. Because you've been just, you know, going along in life. But now you're realizing you want things to be not so stressful, not so worrisome. So you're calming yourself down and actually having a serious look at what it is you need to achieve one of your dreams. So you're more calm about it because it's like right within your grasp. So that helps you to realize how far you have actually come, which helps you to take that breath, calm down a little bit, and open up to, I'm doing all right. You're doing better than what you had thought you were, which is a wonderful place to be. And the 9 of Pentacles, yes. Pulling yourself back from doing things, holding yourself within. But this is the week you're actually allowing yourself to reward yourself for something. You know, maybe you wanted to go somewhere or go see a movie if they're still around, or just something that gives you joy. But you're spending more time by yourself a little bit more than you have in a while because you want to. It's not because you have to. You're just taking yourself away from all the clutter and the outside noise just to go within and enjoy something that makes you feel pleasurable. So you're really doing all right. You're finding your own company, probably the best company for your own self this week, and people are starting to notice more about you. You know, you do open up once in a while, but otherwise you're keeping to yourself And the Empress, yes, going within. Understanding where your comfort zone is. There's balance here. You know, there's good times all the way around you. You've accomplished something which helps you to grow and go forward. You're taking action on your future, which helps you to open up to experiencing more things. But you found a happy spot, a sweet spot for yourself this week. What makes you feel more fulfilled, more happy, more content. You've just gone in and had a serious look at your surroundings, who you're spending your time with, what you're investing yourself in, and coming to the realization this week that you're doing better than what you had anticipated. And the Seven of Swords. Yeah. Tired of people telling you what to do and how to do it, you know, all those sort of things, and the consequences of what happens if you don't. You don't want that around anymore. You're realizing people that you trusted haven't got your best interests at heart. They've stabbed you in the back, they've talked about you, they've slowed you down just because, you know, if this is in a job, they wanted the position, that sort of thing. So you're now standing your ground, speaking your mind, letting them know that they're not clever at all, and moving away. You've already started the process of looking for something somewhere else. Now, whether that's doing it by yourself or just going to a new business, different position, and you're realizing none of them have your back. You are your best ally. And that's how you're taking life now. You're just moving away from others. You're not giving them any information or feeding them, you know, the gossip column. You're just going your own way now. Yeah, see, the Chariot. Definitely going your own way. Finding your inner strength, what drives you, what your desires are, and moving forward. There's motive. You're making progress. You're taking action. So good on you for doing that. It's tough. But you now have the willpower and the control to follow your destination. You know, make that departure with courage and conviction, knowing you're doing the right thing for yourself, which helps you to heal, bring back that person that you used to be, the inner strength that, you know, you don't need to stick it out and put up with, because there's more out there and you are, you know, headed for it. You've already made that choice. I don't think you've said it to anybody. You've kept this more to yourself. You made a change here in the middle of the week for yourself. Something happened that made you realize that your destination at where you're at is not where you need to be. So you're moving away from all kinds of problems, people. You're just letting them go because you're realizing it's not there for you. And that's hard to do, to let go sometimes, but you're understanding that it's okay because it's time for you to move in a new direction for your future. Yeah, look at that inner strength. I like that about you. You know, when you decide to finally do something, nothing will slow you down or get in your way. And that's what's happened here. Once you made that decision, it's done. You know, you find the courage, the determination, and the willpower. No outside influences needed. This is your own inner strength. You're focused, you're passionate about it, and you're changing the direction of your future. And you, above all, are more than aware of it. So, wow. So you have an inner strength this week. You're tired of not sleeping correctly at night, stressing and worrying about everything. And you want your life to be more enjoyable without worry. And you're realizing the only way that that will happen for you is if you take one of your dreams and bring it to life. So, whew. Okay. Yeah. 6 of Rods. You're attaboys. People are giving you recognition for all that you do. What you've accomplished, where you've come from, what you put up with in some cases. You're starting to get the right recognition from the right people. You don't have to do anything extraordinary. It's happening naturally. which allows you to stretch yourself a little bit more. Feel a little more cocky because you've earned it. You're a strong person. All right, and your oracle card. A bright future manifests through hard work and creativity. Partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress being made. Isn't that perfect? And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.